Men traditionally all over the world haven't been raised to connect with their feelings. So men have been raised as you are the one who's going to go out, bring in the money and feed the family. Men cannot cry, men cannot feel, men cannot talk. But that is not how it is happening, and because of that, the current generation of men are facing a lot of mental health issues, which they have very cleverly learned to mask. So it's easier to identify when a woman is going through a problem, but it's very difficult to identify when a man is going through an issue mentally. So I would suggest that if, as men, probably you should start talking with yourself, start connecting with your feelings, and start giving words to your feelings. And other than men, I would want the society to start accepting that if a man is crying, let them just cry. Yeah. Don't shut them down. Because crying is actually releasing a lot of the stress it releases. So it's okay for a man to cry, and it's okay for a man to feel. It's okay for the man to talk.
To be vulnerable.
Yes, to be vulnerable. Yes, there's strength in vulnerability. Accept your weaknesses. There are weak days. Everyone has ups and downs. And it's okay for men also to seek help, therapy-wise, medical wise.
It's also important for parents to teach their sons.
Yes.
From early age, so that they grow up and know that it's okay to be vulnerable.
Yeah, there's no task that has been designated for, because I don't know how things have changed, but still back home in India I can see that, men don't cook, boys, it's my one child will not cook, I will feed, my girl child will cook, and so there is nothing like that. If you have hands that work, you can cut veggies, you can saute, you can cook. Yeah. So let's not create tasks and assign agenda to it. Let it be fluid. Whoever can do what, let them do it. There are women who are strong, let them lift. There are men who are great cooks, let them cook. Let's just mix everything, and let's accept the fluidity in future.
I have a friend whose husband does get anxious, and sometimes this anxiety translates into him not being able to travel. And if I'm sure he has sought help in some form, but a lot of times it is put under the carpet because of the gender that you belong to. So like Divya said, I think more men need to come out and think that it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to talk about it. But I think also the load on the men, conditioning of men over the years in society has been that they have to be the main providers for the family. So a lot of time they tend to think that if I talk about this, who is actually going to go out and earn the money? For example, in a family where the mother is a stay-at-home mom, there is double load of the husband to actually go out, make the money, make sure that the family is being well fed, and everything, all the needs of the family are being met. So in a situation like this, if the man feels anxious, it becomes that much more difficult for him to reach out. So in a scenario like that, the spouse or the stay-at-home mom or the wife has to be that strong pillar and has to create that safe space for the husband to be able to talk about his feelings. So it is a much required step, but I think it will take a little bit of time before men can actually start talking about their feelings a lot more freely. So at different times, different genders will be the stronger party. But then for that, there has to be an open communication between both husband and wife.
Right.